The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Brewers battle the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
What we're looking at right here is a couple of guys hoping to finish out the month of April strong. They've each had a few starts under their belts. Each has made it through all right health-wise, so they should be rounding into form right about now.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Gene Segura will stand in now. His speed is definitely a big weapon in his arsenal. He currently sits 3rd in the National League stolen base chase. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7-16.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
For the infielders tonight, be prepared. If he gets that sinker working like he normally does, it should generate a lot of ground balls.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Scooter Gennett will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now the pitch. And a fastball in the air for Holliday and left. And he's got it for out number 2.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Adams will put this one away and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll go to work against the man you see there, veteran right-hander Kyle Loesch. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season. An even 300 average, 22 home runs, and 94 driven in. Grounded foul off to the right side. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a good throw gets him one gone. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. Matt Carpenter will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Ryan Braun will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Ryan Braun.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. We'll get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop-up there.
Jonathan Lucroy will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Lee is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth, center fielder
Carlos Gomez will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nate Walker will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season.
Nate Walker.
First pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Number 5 will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader.
Go Yards.
Here's the first offering. Right on the changeup here as this is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Matt Adams will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now a drive out to left center field, and that's going to wind up splitting Davis and Gomez and rolling all the way to the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Yadier Molina will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year.
Come on, baby, drive that run in. Here we go.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Curveball grounded towards second. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
John Jay will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike.
Here we go, guys.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Juan Francisco will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woohoo!
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Batting 8, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base, but he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man.
Kyle Loesch will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back, 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
1-2. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Adams is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The phrase is get the butt down, not get the butt up. That's costly there.
Gene Segura will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Hey now, can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Go, 1-0 on the way. And that's too high, ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. That's hard hit back up the middle. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Scooter Gennett will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he takes ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away.
Get the strikeout, man!
Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Seth Hargrove makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground softly to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Matt Holliday will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something, not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Michael Lee is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Ooh, close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Come on, don't walk him.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Ryan Braun will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Nate Walker will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now back, number 5.
Here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin height. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
First offering on the way. And that misses ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Matt Adams will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Throw over to first, and they got him.
This is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps that time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they lead it 1-0. Carlos Gomez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing by Gomez and a ground ball to short. They may want to hurry. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Juan Francisco will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Chris Davis will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
2-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. And he's set down, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 19.
John Jay will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Here we go.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Hard hit ball caught at third by Ramirez. And that will become out number 2.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. It seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Seth Hargrove will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Do it, Cardinals. Do it.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Water soda here.
Strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Come on, Cardinals.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Here's the 2-2 home.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Grounded foul off to the right side. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cards leave one. They lead it 1-0. Kyle Loesch will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Gene Segura will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Matt Carpenter.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Michael Lee will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Nate Walker will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A man at third with 1 away. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Swung on and rolled towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Well, the first baseman's playing back here, conceding the run, so no shot to come home with this thing. All he can do is take it to the bag himself, and the run will come in to score.
Number 5. We'll try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers 0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Aramis Ramirez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Ryan Braun will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Jonathan Lucroy will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. Tom Gorzolani will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Matt Adams will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Baseman, Matt Adams.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Get it out of here.
Here we go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. And he gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Yadier Molina will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
John Jay will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Swing and a ground ball to short. A bare hand for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Redbirds down quietly. They're up 2-0. Carlos Gomez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And that's taken for strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Juan Francisco will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Yeah, and it's been a long time since they've even had a base runner out there. You have to go all the way back to the 3rd inning to find the last one, and they've been stopped dead in their tracks ever since.
Chris Davis will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a one-run game. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One out and a runner on second base. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Lyle Overbay is into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit in place of the pitcher, Gorzolani.
Lyle Overbay.
And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
Two out here and a runner at second. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Peter Borges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11, Peter
Gene Segura will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first. Scooter Gennett will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And that's in there for a strike.
For Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
There's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Here at the plate, we just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, whether this was an inherited situation or not, they definitely didn't get you out of the bullpen to do this. That forces in a run, and things are really starting to go downhill fast.
Aramis Ramirez will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Let's get out of this inning. Let's get out of this inning.
First pitch coming. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
And I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he has come through as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. And he is in there with a double.
Well, the way this inning's been going, I don't think anyone can be too surprised by this. He gets a pitch where he's challenged with the bases loaded, and he answers it and then some by clearing the bases with a big RBI double.
Now pitching for the
A
Cardinals.
new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Ryan Braun will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. For Ramirez, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. One and two now as this catches the outer half. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. On the ground down the first base line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers are out in front. Brandon Kinsler is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Peter Borges will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, left fielder,
Matt Holliday will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And Holliday has a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back, 1-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Little bit outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway for it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Missed with it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Francisco Rodriguez will come on now really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Nate Walker will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Yeah, he's been patient here with the bases loaded, but he's backed himself into a corner now.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Number 5 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Gomez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. They trail it here 4-2. Jonathan Lucroy will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Carlos Gomez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Lee is there, 2 down.
First baseman, number 21, Juan Francisco.
Juan Francisco will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Well, there you see Brewer manager Ron Renicky out for a conference at home plate, so I would imagine we're going to see a double switch here. Jim Henderson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the seventh spot, number 29, Jim Henderson. Now playing first base and batting in the ninth spot, number 7,
Matt Adams will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 53, Matt Adams.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against you.
Yadier Molina will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
The 1-1. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there, and that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
Well, I think he had a bit of a lapse in concentration to that last guy, but no such problems here. This is a perfect pitch with a runner on first base as he gets him to bounce right into the double play.
Alan Craig will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Alan Craig.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-1 home. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
Three-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 4-2. Good night from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tom Gorzolani. His record is now 3-0. Credit the save to Jim Henderson, his 9th. The loss goes to Trevor Rosenthal. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.